So my name is Hannah Leach, and I'm in 11th grade. I honestly, I'm really excited for this film, and I really enjoy these types of things. I'm involved in the first priority within my church, and I was able to bring it over to my school, to Olympic Heights, and I'm just really excited to see, this film taking place in the school and really diving deep into the problems that we face there. I think that's so interesting.
Yeah, so obviously teenagers do. They go through, we go through so many tough things in high school. I think it's really that time in our lives, and we kind of have to decide who we're going to be. And this platform and first priority and all of this has just given you and people like us such a space to really connect with God and to connect with our friends who are going through the same thing. So why do you think it's so important that we are addressing these issues in this type of way through film?
Well, I think that it's very important because it's a very normal thing. Life isn't perfect. Everyone has their problems, whether if you know them or not, and everyone has their struggles. And this allows a way for people to have somewhere to go to, because a lot of times people don't realize that they're not alone, and that's where God comes into play. Because a lot of people don't think that, they either think that they're too bad, they're not going to be accepted by anyone. They don't really think that they have someone to lean on to, when in reality they do. There's someone that's always there for us, and that's Him, that's God and Jesus, His Son. And it's important, to invite people, especially non-believers and people that need help, because they're the people that I feel really need it. Even though, maybe we want to bring people to these groups, to get along and stuff, that they're already good and they already know Him. But the most important thing is to help people that are broken, And I feel like that first priority in this film, it really helps to set a space for people that have these problems and really need to find a group of people that understand their problems and find a way to get better too, because we don't know how to get out of those things alone. You can't pick yourself up with your own boot. It's important to get help,
So that's totally true. And what is there anything else you'd like to add?
Well, if there's anything I'd like to add is that, I love how this film, first off, touches on the basis of mental health, because that's a huge thing that happens within society today. I personally have struggled with my mental health multiple times, and I found myself in situations where I don't know how to walk forward, and a lot of people get stuck and end up making the wrong decisions. And what I like about this film is that it really touches on that, and how in reality we're not alone and we have someone there to help us. And lots of us just don't realize that at times. I think that's very important.
And I've just got one more question.
Yes.
Sorry.
No,
you're totally fine. So how do you feel about seeing this on the big screen, all of these problems in film? You can relate to the film. How does that resonate with you?
I think that that's amazing personally, because a lot of school films and stuff, they don't really touch on these topics that much, I'd say. This is a very touchy topic that a lot of people are kind of scared to touch on sometimes. And it's amazing to see this to being really being taken focus into focus. And it's just so cool to see. And it's amazing because so many people do struggle with these problems, and it helps them feel that they're not alone as well, like I said before. I just think it's amazing because it really resonates with me, for example, because I have my own issues as well. And it's nice to see how this is taken into it shows the reality of things. It's a very real film. It's not fake. It's very, it's very organic, I'd say, in the human emotions and the things we struggle with every single day. So.